Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Inspire Radio podcast. My name is Russ Warren. I'm an author, speaker, and online coach, and the goal of this podcast is to encourage you to live an inspired life. We need more people to live inspired. We have enough uninspired people out there. We want to live an inspired life, to make a difference, to personally grow in every area of life. Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to episode number 6. Hey, thanks for being here. Hey, before we jump in, I want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel so you get updates every time a new episode is released. Do you like what's going on? This little short, sweet episodes. Hopefully you do. I've tried to podcast before. I think I mentioned this on another episode, but I've tried podcasting before, and it was I did it a little bit different way. This time I'm recording from my phone. You may can tell the audio is not the best in the world, but it is audio, and hopefully you find it inspiring and encouraging. And so subscribe to the channel, tell your friends and family about it. When you subscribe and when you leave a review, it helps the algorithms within iTunes to get it in front of more people, so they even know that this podcast is a podcast, and they can then get the content too. And so today I want to talk about destroying discomfort. I've really been on this discomfort kick here lately. And here's what I mean by that. I mean, most people live in the land of ease and comfort. Most people live in the land of what everybody else is doing. Most people live in the land of don't let me get any pain in my life. You know, most people, well, all of us really, we make choices in order to ease the pain or bring pleasure to our lives. We want to ease the pain and bring the pleasure. That's why we do things, and that's why we make every choice that we make, really. And so, but what that does is it causes us to not do things that do cause pain, right? And in most cases, that's obviously the way to go. You make a choice not to put your hand on the stove because you don't want to burn your hand, right? You make a choice not to slam a pencil into your hand because it's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. So you don't do those things. The problem is it sort of molds us in our lives to not do things that could be beneficial yet cause pain too, right? And obviously there's so many different ways we could talk about that, but I'm talking about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. I think you should do something at least weekly, but I would say almost every day, that causes a little bit of discomfort, and get comfortable doing that. For me, it's totally in the gym. I like to, I mix up my routines in the gym so I don't get comfortable doing the same thing every day, doing the same thing over and over again. And so what I've done here the last couple weeks is I've just changed up my routine, doing something. I've always been pretty intense with my workouts, but I've kind of stepped up my game and doing something a little bit different, and it's actually increased my intensity. So it's uncomfortable. I've noticed I'm out of breath a little bit easier, a little bit quicker because I've changed up my routine. I'm sweating a little bit more. I've changed up my routine. I'm actually not spending quite as much time in the gym, but I'm spending so much time, more time chasing intensity. And so, that being said, what are you doing in your life that could possibly help you become uncomfortable a little bit easier? Like, maybe there are a couple things that I was thinking about, and I listed this in my Facebook post yesterday, but maybe you should take a cold shower. Maybe that'll get your mind going in a different direction. Maybe you should just get a gym membership. Like, you don't want to do it, but you need to do it anyway. Get a gym membership and go, right? Maybe you need to, get out of your comfort zone and stop being a man's man and you're too cool for this. But send your wife flowers. Send your girlfriend some flowers. Do something a little bit out of the ordinary. Schedule a date night. That's not ordinary. And I know this is kind of in a broad direction, but so many of us, we get in our routines, and routines are good, but it can cause us to get comfortable in our own little bubble, in our own little world, and it'll cause us to live in the land of ease and comfort. And then anytime something outside of that comes our way, we panic, we freak out, we lose it. And so if you can just go ahead and start getting used to living outside of your comfort zone, then when things come our way, then we just learn to handle it instead of freaking out about it. And so I don't know where you are with that. I don't know how that sits with you, but I would challenge you to start getting uncomfortable more often. Like, get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? And what that'll do is it'll start to change your life. You'll start to see things from a different perspective and not the same old all the time. So get out today. Go find something that can make you uncomfortable. Put yourself in some situations that are uncomfortable. And what you'll find is that a lot of times once you go through those situations, they make you better in the long run. When I get in the gym doing these uncomfortable things, man, I get halfway through it and I'm tired, I'm sweating, I'm ready to quit, I'm ready to throw in the towel. But I have embraced discomfort and I can feel it making a difference in my life. I can feel it encouraging me to keep going. I can feel it changing my perspective on life. And so what does that look like for you? I don't know. We're all in different situations, different seasons, different stations of life. But go out today, make the most of your day, be great, be inspired, change the world one person at a time. And I'll see you tomorrow.